I started playing with this little rat rod project here. As you can see, I've decided to lengthen it about 2 feet, something like that. Started putting in a big piece of channel iron here to straighten the, extend the frame. Over here I had a jack handle I put in it just to clamp it in and kind of keep it straight. Here I've just welded it, the first piece, just starting on it. It's a lot stronger than the old original frame. Next thing I got to do is make sure I got all the right distance between my axles here, and then I'll put in this other piece and then I'll weld it all up solid. Finally got this all sorted out and cut to the right length. Everything all blocked up, set level, and it's parallel between the rear end back there and the front end. It's looks a little crooked here, but it's actually not. Frame might be crooked, but everything's in alignment, and that's what counts. Now I'll just weld it up. Well, here we have 110 and a half and about a 16th. This side we have almost 111, so it's off. Looking here at the front of it, from here to the rear axle back there is exactly 108, and the same thing here from the top of the shock to the axle is 108. So we've got about an inch and a half here. Yep. And on this side we have about an inch. So we only got to move it 1/4 of an inch to change a 1/2 inch in the front end. So we can do all of that with the alignment. The frame is straight, so I'll just go ahead and weld this up. Well, once we get it all tacked up good so it won't warp, got it pretty much in all these different places. Now we just start welding it, and it should be straight whenever it's done. About an hour's worth of fool around and welding, and we pretty much got it all done. The welds may not look that good. A little better picture here. They're not that clean, but they plenty hot, got good penetration, and that's the main thing here. What I'll do is here is I'll take some plate and plate over the outside of these to make it even stronger. The inside I don't care about, because I'm going to box this whole frame anyway. It'll never handle any horsepower. It's just too thin. This channel iron I put in here is really strong. That's why the welds look a little funny, because the iron's much thicker. Anyway, a little more welding and a little grinding, and then I'll plate it and we'll be done. Purely in the interest of aesthetics, I decided not to plate this front beam here, because you're going to be able to see it. So I ground it out pretty smooth. I'll do something in the back, but you can see this one's ground off pretty good, just enough to get the junk off of it, and kind of flat so I can put plate on it. You might have been wondering why I put a big long piece in there and a little short piece in here. I don't know if you can tell here, but didn't want to focus, but sure. Yeah, it doesn't want to focus. But it's A1617 99.1. Pretty much got this ground off to where it'll look nice. The other side's about the same. A little body putty and tweaking, and that'll look like it was one piece, pretty close anyway. And this back here I really don't care about because the body is going to cover that up. Toward the end of the day, kind of got it all ground off. Got the body set on here about where I want it, just behind just in front of the springs. That'll give me plenty of room for my tank and stuff. It's far enough forward now that the motor will go in it. Looks kind of long. It actually is kind of long. But this way all of the motor and everything will go in here, and I can bring my firewall straight down, and I'll have plenty of room for the on the inside here. I'll be able to, this is dropped down 6 inches over the frame, but I'll be able to have a flat floorboard, and this tire is about to where the seat will go, so it'll be just fine. Everything is pretty decent. A little rust, looks bad here, but once it's cleaned up and wood and stuff put in, it'll be alright. And let's have all this, lots of room here for that big Hemi and transmission. Enough for today.